Okoyemi, you're taking the first discussion.
Yes. Governor Dapo Abiodun approves weekly day of for approved weekly day of 10,000 transport allowances for Ogun State workers. The Ogun State Governor, Prince Dapo Abiodun, has approved a set of palliative measures for public servants in the state, including a weekly day of duty and a 10,000 transport allowance to cushion the effect of rising fuel prices and increased cost of living. Okay. Let me quickly jump on this one for you. 10,000 naira. I mean, that should get you about maybe 7.5 or around 8 liters of petrol. If you are a civil servant and then you want to just say, whatever the government is giving me as a token is just to fuel my car and rest. But it doesn't make any sense. What can 10,000 naira do for you in a month? And it's even for civil servant alone in the States.
Okay, my honest opinion. Is that what you want?
Yes.
Okay, I'll just quickly say this. First of all, I've always been taught, to be thankful and grateful for little so that much will come.
Okay.
All right, so to Governor Dapo Abiodun, we'd like to say thank you, Thank you for this that you have done. And would like to also inform you that it would be nice, if you could go the whole hog. Now, it's not really clear if this 10,000 is per month or per week or per day. That we can't tell. So I'm not able to really, know the size of the palliative that is given to the civil servants. That information is, for me, incomplete. But having said that, if this is one of the things that Governor Dapo Abiodun will be remembered for in Ogun State among the civil servants, which do not constitute a majority of the people who reside and who are from Ogun State. So it's still dealing with another 1%, if you know what I'm talking about. When you give the civil servants a 10,000 relief package, whether it's per day, per week, or per month, you're taking a class of its own out of the general public. And this is what we don't want. We don't want you to say that some Nigerians are more equal than others. What we want is, okay, these people reside in Ogun State, these people are from Ogun State, we will treat them, as people from Ogun State, and whatever whatever that comes out of Ogun State, they are entitled to, in my opinion. So, yeah, thank you for that incentive. It's a step in the right direction, and I'm sure it's appreciated by the civil servants. To some, it may not make sense. It depends on how often that 10,000 is going to come. If it's going to come on a daily basis, then it makes sense. If it's going to come on a weekly basis, it's not a bad thing. But if it's going to come on a monthly basis, I'm telling you, it's really not going to do anything. I asked Okwe, I said, do you want my candid opinion? He said yes. So that's what I'm actually giving right now. And if it's one of the things that Dapo Abiodun will be remembered for, well, Governor Dapo Abiodun will be remembered for in Ogun State, maybe we should add that to the list. So this is number 2 on the list.
Well,
palliatives to the civil servants. Now, we must realize that civil servants is a class. So the first one is the airports in 8 years. Thank you for that. And also, thank you for the palliative.
Why am I reading sarcasm to what you are saying?
That's
part of me is saying, a part of me is saying, this is sarcasm on a whole new level. Because the way you are emphasizing civil servants, 10,000, number 1, number 2, a part of me is saying this is sarcasm taken to a whole new level.
Well, I don't understand what you're talking about, because I'm only showing gratitude. Is it a crime?
So I'm trying to define the gratitude. For someone that spends 50,000 to fuel a car every day, And then he's saying that it's good that you're giving people 10,000 naira every month.
Okay, but you already know.
I'm sure the people behind the
and I'm
camera
not hiding
understand
it.
what I'm saying.
But okay, you know,
The
and I'm not hiding
sarcasm
it.
is a whole new game from you this morning.
Because you know
Well
that
done,
I'm not
well
happy with the governor of Ogun State. I have said this on this table. I say it every day. Because for 8 years, we didn't have good roads. We don't have power supply. We don't have good water. We have to do our water ourselves. The list goes on and on. I can keep counting. He's not particularly somebody I'm happy with. If I was talking about a Babajide Sanwo-Olu, you would see you will see me radiate, you know. You'll see the excitement in my voice, you know, see it on my face. You'll be able to read it. But I'm not particularly happy with him. You don't expect me at this age to sit on this table and start to sing his praises for something he has not done. I'm not happy with him. I mean, he's made life exceedingly difficult for me living in Ogun State. And honestly, I had so many regrets, you know, that I built a house in Ogun State. And that shouldn't be the case. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, if I'm sounding sarcastic, perhaps I am being sarcastic.
Yeah, you see, from Ogun State to Kwara, we have come back to Ikeja roundabout. That's where the conversation started.
But listen, they said if it looks like a duck, it has the legs of a duck. It has a beak of a duck. It's sounding like a duck. But you know, it's a duck now, really and truly. And you know, I'm not one to hide my feelings. I would say, I asked you a question. I said, you want me to hit it on the head? And you said yes. And I went ahead and hit it on the head. So that's the point. The point is that he had 8 years to prove himself. You know, when you're given an opportunity like that, and I always say, you know, just hit the ground running and you maximize the time that you've been given. Now you're leaving. You're opening an airport.
Oh, you agree that he's leaving?
Well, he'll soon leave. But I didn't put a title to it. No. Listen.
You said no, it's not.
But I did not put a title to it. Did I put a title to it?
It's not semantics.
Whatever.
It's just the nomenclature. He's leaving and outgoing. It's the same thing.
Whatever.
It's English of two generations. He's leaving and outgoing.
So what are you saying? Which generation am I?
Eh?
Which generation?
Gen Z squared.